Hello everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt coming to you live from Disney's Animal Kingdom, and this morning I am planning to ride Expedition Everest, so I hope that you can come along. It is Saturday morning and I just had a chance to ride Expedition Everest a moment ago. The internet connection seemed pretty good. It may cut out just a little bit during the queue, but I think it's going to work out well. Also, there are some moments of darkness in Expedition Everest if you haven't ridden before, so be ready maybe for a couple of blackouts when we get on the ride itself. So again, this is Herb coming to you live on Facebook Live from Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we're planning to check out Expedition Everest, so I hope you can join. I am in the queue area right now, actually right before the spot where you get into the queue. And I do have a fast pass, so I see that the standby is 30 minutes right now for Expedition Everest, so hopefully won't have to wait nearly that long. But got your company along the way, so thanks for joining me. Welcome to Expedition Everest. You can see the standby today. It's pretty early in the day, it's 30 minutes. But I do have a fast pass, so hopefully that will go well. Hoping the internet connection is going to hold up. It was pretty good on the ride itself. I think the oh, good morning, Leon. And I don't know if I said Hollywood Studios, but it's Animal Kingdom. So I think the queue for Expedition Everest is really one of the most interesting ones at Disney. They have put an incredible amount of detail into this queue. Linda says, loves the ride, best at nighttime. It is interesting. A lot of rides at Disney are very different experiences, day versus night. Mark says he's ridden it a couple times, and Chrissy says she's never been on it, so welcome. Glad you can join. This Yeti Museum area is very interesting. An incredible amount of detail put in here. Hello, Missy from Connecticut, and hello, Michael. Good morning, Trish from New Brunswick. Scott's going to be here in August. Again, welcome everyone to Disney's Animal Kingdom and a ride live through Expedition Everest. Josh, you are right, we do need to watch out for the Yeti. It's good to get educated in the museum so you know what you're up against. Jane says, love the ride. Thanks for sharing. Glad you could join me. Hello, Michael. Tammy says it's a ride she's afraid to go on, so glad you can experience from the safety of your phone or your computer. Hello, Kathy from Albuquerque. Lois says, loves the Yeti Museum. Hello from Coral Springs, Florida. Yeah, I do like the museum as well. I don't think anybody enjoys waiting in queues, but I think this one is really an exceptional queue. There is a ton of detail in this queue and so many things to see. Danita says, never gone through the Fast Pass line and different than the standby. You're right. Yeah, everything you see in the Fast Pass line is kind of in the same mode, but it is a little bit different. They have different artifacts in the museum, different routing, so fun to see. Andrew says, never been in Animal Kingdom, so glad you could come along with me. So this is interesting. We're pretty close to the loading area, and there are some screens now that look like they might be tied into Magic Bands. So look at this one. It says, hello, Easton. I'm assuming that's somebody who's walking by. Hello, Carol from Alabama, and Candace from Ohio. All right, Fast Pass is doing its job. We're in the loading area right now. Christina, good morning from New Jersey. Hello, and hello, Mark from Lakeland. Glad you enjoyed the video. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom and the loading area for Expedition Everest. Lucy's going to be here next summer. And hello, Vincent from Knoxville, Tennessee. What? Looks like I'm going to get the last seat in the train. Candy says loves the ride. Dawn asks, are the parks busy? The parking lot didn't seem full, but I got here pretty early, and 30-minute wait for Expedition Everest so early in the morning, so it seems like it's going to be a pretty busy day. I think any time in the summer when kids are out of school, it's going to be busy. All right, this train at Expedition Everest is loading up. You can see the previous one is unloading. That's the one we're going to be on. Hello, Kevin from Cincinnati. And Scott from Paradise, California. Thanks for joining me. Alba says needs to make her fast pass for September. Hello, Joseph from Boston. And Nathan, you are welcome. Candy says to buckle up. That is true. This is a bumpy ride. I'm going to hold on to my phone very tightly. So I think the internet connection will probably hold up from here on out, but if not, stay with me. Also remember Expedition Everest, there's some periods of kind of blackness, so be ready for that. Okay, here's our train. Mary asks about all the hair bands and the snow scene at the top. I don't know, but there are hundreds of them. Hello, Vince from Oklahoma. And Bailey's going to be here in September. All right, here we go. Welcome to Expedition Everest. Thanks for coming along. I will do my best to keep the phone steady. Hello, David from Boston. All right, we are going up the main hill. Matt says, awesome and thanks, you are welcome. Coven said hands up. I would, a little bit, except that I am holding onto the phone so it does not get eaten by the Yeti. Wow. Nice view of Animal Kingdom here. Yeah, check out all the hair bands if you can see them. There are hundreds of them. I think somebody should come and clean that up. All right, here we go. Get ready for some shaking and darkness. I think I see a Yeti. Here we go. And back into the mountain. Oh, wow, we escaped the Yeti. I saw him. He has big teeth. Oh, we are back to the unload station. That was a fun ride. Scott says, great ride. Shannon says, screams like a little kid. Yeah, I do too a little bit. I try not to scream too much, so I didn't want to blow everybody's ears off who's on the broadcast. All right, welcome back to the unload station. Brooke says her stomach is turning just watching. Tim says nice. All right, let's peek around a little bit in the gift shop, the exit to Expedition Everest. It's fun to see the pictures. Some people having fun on there. Maria says, thank you, you are welcome. Ryan asks what other rides we're going to go on live today. This may be it for today. I try to do maybe one or two most days. Check out the Yeti plush. Very interesting things to see here in the Expedition Everest gift shop. Andrea says she's going to be here next year. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Diane says, thanks for the ride. Glad you could join me. Take a look at some of the interesting things you can see here in the Yeti gift shop. Hello, Karen from Nevada. Thanks for joining me. Emma says was great. Thanks for coming along. Ryan says it's a great ride. I agree. A lot of Anandapur merchandise here. Kind of a fun t-shirt from Expedition Everest. Debbie asks, are they open late at night? Yes, the Animal Kingdom is open now in the evenings. I actually had a chance to go on the Kilimanjaro safaris during the evening. My particular safari was kind of quiet, I guess. Didn't see a bunch, but it was a different experience. It was kind of interesting to see how they lit up the grounds. Kimberly says this is her favorite gift shop. Matt asks if the rapids are next. I think I'd have to put my phone in a bag or something to make sure it didn't get soaked. All right, let's walk out for a second, see what's going on outside Expedition Everest. Lots of Yetis. Yeti, Yeti, Yeti. Welcome back outside into the sunlight and all the flags here. Go take a peek at Expedition Everest from the outside before we wrap up for today. Thanks everybody for joining me. Walking over here to the Expedition Everest Forbidden Mountain. You can see a train going up right now. We'll hang on a second till one comes out. It's pretty bright out here today. Brian says it's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day here. Very bright and sunny. Kevin asks how hot it is. I didn't check the temperature. Trish is asking as well. It's pretty warm. Oh, there's a train. Ryan says, looks very quiet. It is until a train comes by and you see people screaming. Chrissy says, blue skies, yes. Melanie, hello from Quebec. Thank you for joining me. Daniel says, or Daniela, sorry, says, take us to see Tarzan. I actually don't know exactly where you can see Tarzan. There's probably somewhere around here. Trina asks if I've done Expedition Everest at night. You know, I haven't. Often the park hasn't been open in the nighttime until recently, but that actually would be a good thing to check out, is to come and do some of these outdoor attractions at Disney's Animal Kingdom at nighttime. That's a really good idea. Sarah says it's 108 in Missouri. Wow, I think you have us beat. We don't often get into the hundreds here in Central Florida, but I think we make up for it in the humidity. Cynthia, hello from Louisiana. And Ryan, hello from Melbourne, Australia. Wow, thanks for joining me today. Dr. Michelle asks if I have seen the Jungle Book show. I have not seen the Jungle Book show, and actually I'm thinking about doing a live broadcast of it. You know, I've heard that the show is okay, but maybe doesn't reach the level of Disney Spectacular, so maybe there's kind of an issue with expectations. And I do know it's a stand-in show until Rivers of Light comes up. All right, everyone, thanks very much for joining me on this live Facebook broadcast of a ride on Expedition Everest, coming to you live on Facebook Live from Disney's Animal Kingdom. If you enjoyed the video, please follow or like or watch or subscribe or whatever sort of button you see there. That way you'll get a notification when I do other broadcasts in the future. So again, thanks everyone for joining me. Hope you have a great Saturday, and God bless you.